Welcome to Get Set to Read with Miss Lauren. We better get started reading. Oh, our hello song though. Let's say hello together. Hello, hello, hello. Let's say hello together. Hello, hello, hello. Disney Press has allowed us to read this eighth chapter out of 5-minute Easter stories. And we're going to read the chapter called The Wishing Well. Right here. So who's our character? Snow White. One bright spring morning, before she met the dwarfs or the prince, Snow White leaned over her balcony to catch a glimpse of the flowery meadow. But this was no ordinary spring. It hadn't rained much, and there wasn't nearly as many flowers as usual. Snow White tried to listen for the far-off tinkling of the forest stream, but instead she heard a cry that sounded as if it was coming from the wishing well below her balcony. She raced down the castle stairs and over to the wishing well. Snow White peered into the well, and she was surprised to find a bunny inside. It was sipping from a puddle of water. "You must be very thirsty," she said. Startled, the bunny tried to climb out, but it was too small. "It's much easier to get in than it is to get out," called Snow White. "Don't worry, I'll help you." She cupped her hands and leaned over so the bunny could hop into them, but it couldn't jump high enough. Almost, but not quite. "I know," Snow White said. "I can bring you up in the bucket." She lowered the bucket slowly, but when she tried to raise it again, with the bunny inside, the rope broke. Snow White closed her eyes and wished for the bunny to be safely out of the well. When she opened them again, a squirrel had joined the bunny, leaning down to drink out of the puddle. "Perhaps there isn't enough water in the well to make a proper wish," Snow White thought. Eager to save the animals, Snow White decided to ask her stepmother for help. But when she reached the queen's chambers, she saw her stepmother staring into her magic mirror, enchanted by what she saw there. Snow White tiptoed away. She knew not to disturb the queen when she was talking to her mirror. Snow White slowly descended the castle stairs, thinking about the animals in the well. As she looked down at her feet, she thought about how each stone step formed the grand staircase. It gave her an idea. With renewed hope, Snow White headed for the trees. She sped through the meadow and into the brush until she came to a trail of stones deep in the forest. Snow White bent down to lift one of the heavy rocks, then hauled it out of the woods. Wonder where she's going with it. Snow White rested the stone on the edge of the wishing well and peeked inside to check on the animals. She saw that a raccoon, a chipmunk, and a skunk had joined the others trapped inside. "Watch out!" Snow White called before carefully dropping the stone down along the inner edge of the well. Without uttering another word, she dashed off into the forest once more. Soon, Snow Snow White returned with another stone, and she dropped it into the well the same way as the first. "Push this one next to the first rock," she told the animals, and then she brought another stone and another. As news spread of Snow White's efforts, animals from throughout the forest came to help. When they were all done, Snow White and the animals admired their work. "It's not as fancy as the one in the castle, but it will have to do," said Snow White. With the help of the animals, Snow White had built a staircase. The bunny hopped up the stairs first, followed by the squirrel, the raccoon, and the chipmunk. Everyone kept a safe distance from the skunk. When all the animals were out, a soft spring rain began to fall. Snow White celebrated by singing a happy song. From that day forward, Snow White and the forest animals became close friends. After the rain finally arrived, flowers bloomed everywhere, and the bushes were bursting with berries, and there was plenty of water in the well for making wishes. The end. Now I'd like to introduce you to Elizabeth, who works at the circulation desk. She checks your books in and out, and she is going to show you how to make a bunny or a chick using origami, the Japanese art of folding paper.
Hi everyone! Today I will show you how to make origami bunny and chick. To do that, we need square shaped paper and colored pens. But if you don't have a colored pens, don't worry, you can use just colored pencil, crayons, pencils, anything you can find in your house, that's totally fine. If you don't have a square shaped paper, I'll show you how to make a square shaped paper out of rectangular one. First, you put the paper on the table, just like this. Bring this side to this side. Then fold. Just like this. Then turn this paper clockwise. Do you see this line? You will cut this edge. Ta-da! Here it is. This is a square-shaped paper. Let's start with the chick first. Today I use this yellow square sheet of paper. Origami paper normally have colored side and white side. If you don't have a origami paper, you can also use any paper. Both sides is the same color. You can still use this, okay? Go. Let's begin. I put this paper on the table. Bring this corner to this corner together. Then fold. Turn this clockwise. Bring this edge to this edge together. Then fold. Okay. Then open. Open. Do you see two lines? two diagonal lines. One come from this corner to this corner. The other one come from this corner to this corner. And there is a point meet together right in the center. This is a center point. Okay, just pay attention to this one. Next, we will fold the bottom of this corner. This will be the beak of the chick. Okay, and fold just like this. Make sure this corner is on this center line, and also you need space between top of this corner to the center point right here. Next, you will fold the bottom of this triangle. This is like a 1/4 inch. Then open. Then you fold the top of this triangle like that. Next, bring this corner to this corner, basically folding in half like this. Then turn this origami clockwise. Do you see? This is a beak, and this part is the tail. Next, we will fold the bottom of this corner like this. We need something straight on the bottom so chick will stand on the table. So that's up to you, however you wanted to fold it. Make sure this is a line. And there are two sheets of paper together. You opens up, and the bottom one you basically fold inward, and top one fold the exact same line but inward like this. So they're both looking just like this. Okay, let's draw chick's eyes. I will use this pen. Remember, this is a beak, so eyes should be this side. This is a tail. Let me draw brown eyes with cute eyelashes on. And flip the other side. Okay, looks like a chick. Let me stand this one on the table. Here it is. That's a chick.
Thanks, Elizabeth. It looks great.
Okay, let's make bunny. Today I'll pick this blue one. Let's put the paper just like this. There's 4 corners. Bring this corner to this corner together. Then fold it. You can take time. Nice triangle. Then turn this triangle clockwise. bring this edge to this edge together and fold. Then open. And bring this paper like this, the longer side on the bottom. Next, we will fold on the bottom a little bit skinny, like 1/2 inches maybe, like that. Okay, so this part will be the ear of the bunny. And if you like to color inside your ear, inside the bunny's ear, you can color right now. I'll use one of these. Okay, let's use maybe purple. I'll just make something like, and I'll make a stripe or something. You can use crayons. You can use colored pencils. Okay, you see the line in the center? Just pay attention to this center line. Okay, next you put the one finger on the bottom of the center line. Bring this side to this side in the center line together. Then fold it like this. Do the same thing, the other side. You guys got it? Okay. Next, we'll fold the bottom of this corner. This will be the bottom of the face of the bunny. So I'll just do this much. That's up to you. You can do a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller. It's okay. That's totally up to you. Then you turn the other side up. It looks a little bit close to the face. Next, you take this corner. There's a two paper, just like that. Take this corner, and this will be the top of bunny's head, and you will fold inward like this. Okay, you kind of see the shape of the bunny's face. Okay, and next you will draw the face. Okay, let me pick, maybe I'll try black one. How about that? Maybe I'll use one of these markers. Here it is. This is a bunny.
It's beautiful. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed our story time today. We'll see you next time.